beautiful people, welcome and welcome back. This one is a special video because it is kind of going through what I got for my birthday. So my birthday has passed and I did not take any videos or pictures, and if I did have anything, I probably am showing it now. But one thing I would say to you, remember I said that I have not worn the Mayfairs from Aspinall? That is no longer the case. I had like an Aspinall weekend. I wore the Lottie, the champagne color pewter, whatever vibe you want to call it. I wore that one, which was not a surprising thing for me because I bought it because I know I would. You know, I already have the black one that I wear. But I wore both the green and the red Mayfair. Okay, so and I love it. I really like it, especially the red one. I feel like the midi is more my size than the mini, but they both hold what I need it to. It's just that the midi I don't need to squeeze, so I can successfully say I can buy another Mayfair. However, those prices are egregious and I'm not doing that to me. But let's get onto the video, shall we? I'm going to go through all that I bought, but let's get into the disappointments first. Okay, so I bought stuff from Everlane. Now Everlane, I haven't bought from in a while, but I've been eyeing these jeans, and I'm gonna put the picture up because we've been having the 90s feel, the more nitty-gritty jeans feel. You're not getting the spandex and jeggings type of feel and look anymore, and I'm really digging it. But my body type, I got a lot of hips, a lot of thighs, a lot of behind, and you just have complications that come with all of that. But the reviews suckered me in, so I waited until they got to final sale. And sometimes it's a hit or miss at final sale. Sometimes it is right on the money or it's not, and they were not. So I bought two. I still have the tags on them, obviously, because they didn't work out for me when I tried them on. And I know I'm going to be selling them on Mercari because I cannot send it back. So let me show you what I got. I got two kind of different styles. So this one is the curvy 90s cheeky jean, right? This one has absolutely no stretch, and my size is a 31. You may be saying, if it has no stretch, why didn't you go up? Good question. The sizing measurements are usually pretty good for me with Everlane, so I was going based off of that. Since these have no stretch, they went up in the measurements in terms of inches in the parts of your body. So it was like 45 around the hips area and like 30, 31 around here, which is fine. Okay, because that works for me. My hips is around like 41 to 43, okay, around there. So 45 is an extra 2 inches. These looked back at me and said, what you doing? Okay, I can't go up there. And I said, okay, I'm taking it right off. I'm not even going to try it because I'm not going to go through a tug of war with these jeans. Okay, so I said, you know what? These are definitely not going to fit. But I said, you know, these have a little bit more stretch and it's not the same exact jeans. So these jeans are the original curvy cheeky jeans. So these are not the 90s cheeky jean. These are the original, and these have about like 1.5% elastane or spandex, if you will. These went up, so I just needed that extra, you know, that spandexy. The measurements are fine, it's just the stretchiness, but it did not flatter me. And I have a jeans from Levi's that I wanted both of these to fit on me, and those, that jeans, it's like a mom vibe, and it's really hard for my shape to get a mom 90s feel type of jeans, and that knocks it out the park. I'm sorry for that annoying dog out there. I really hope he's not being annoying and he's actually protecting some goods and possessions, because you're interrupting my video, sir. So yes, I've been really struggling. Jesus Christ. So yes, I was interrupted, but let's get back into business. So although these came over my backside, they did not flatter me at all, and I was like, I could work with it, but I'm like, at this day and age, why am I paying money to settle for things? Let me get what I actually want that works for me. So I'm selling these on my Mercari website. They're both size 31. As I said, this is the one that has the stretch. So I think if I was a size 8 and I did that one, perhaps, but honestly, I feel like, no, I shouldn't even say that. I feel like if you don't have a lot of hips and a lot of thighs, you can make that work for you. I just have an egregious amount of hips and thighs that it just doesn't work. It's just not going up. So I have to listen to what the pants is telling me. So those are the disappointments. I really wanted those to work because I don't know what it is. When you have a jeans, well, any jeans that fit really good feels really nice on your skin, but it's nothing better than having like a more rigid, rugged jeans. It feels so much better. I don't know what it is. It's sorcery to me, probably because I'm just not used to it. Next are these. So I got 2 boots, mainly because I needed black boots in general, and I wanted one in suede and I want one in regular leather. I actually had to get rid of 3 boots and 2 of them were black. One of them was that I had it saved in my closet for when I was going to replace it with my old trusty faithful black booties, and they gave me the nastiest bruise ever in the back of my ankle, and I said never again, ever again, and I donated them because they may not fit my foot, but they'll fit somebody else's foot, right? But they're purely new. It was my first time wearing them. Anyway, the other one were pretty much on its last legs anyhow, and I buy pretty decent, you know, stuff for myself, but those for sure, they were leather upper and synthetic sole and everything, so it was going to be a matter of time until the sole and the bottom and everything just disintegrated, and it was at that time. And the other last one was the blue version to that one, so it was bought around the same time. So yeah, there we go. So this is more so like I needed to. This one I'm not so sure is the Samedelman one. It's final sale. I need to stop buying final sale, but the sales on the final sale just keeps reeling me in. These, however, the francosarto, let me show it to you. Francosarto or sarto. Yes, these I tried them on immediately. I loved it. I have no issues with these, and these are not the suede ones. These are the regular leather. Yes, they are leather upper, synthetic sole and everything. Perhaps I should stop. Let's see if I stop, but try not to make too much noise. This is what it's looking like. This is what it's looking like. A simple, you know, heel that I can go to work in. It's a stacked heel. I do love the fact that the toe part has an extra ridge outside. It's not stitched in, which I prefer, but at the price that I got this, I'm not upset. And plus, I always have a habit of knocking out the foot or the top part, pointed toe part of my shoes, so I'm happy that it has this little ledge in front, so it doesn't happen that often or as quick. These feel absolutely comfortable. The leather on here was very moldable, but it still has structure, so this was a winner for sure. These are not on final sale, so I'm happy as well. But these I'm a little bit iffy about. I just hope I don't get bruised a bit, because at the back of it, it seems like it's a bit rigid, but I won't know for sure until I go outside with them. I probably may try work, you know, walking up and down inside the house with them, but I'll show it to you in a second. So for these, it is the suede one from Samedelman. I don't remember the name of these booties. This is also leather upper, synthetic sole and everything at the bottom, and this is also a stacked heel with the Samedelman logo there, and at the back, oh, I didn't notice it was all of that. I don't know if I like that, but it's leather upper, right? I tried it on, it fits. I did go up half a size because it said it was narrow, and it definitely is, but Samedelman is normally always narrow, and I'm okay with this for as a work shoe or anything and so forth like that. So just hoping I don't get bruised again, because I cannot go through that again. It was hell. So yeah, so this was a bit of a necessity type of situation. I guess they kind of all are, but don't worry, bags are coming. All right, before we get into the bags, however, I want to talk about perfumes. So what struck this on is because of these two travel size perfumes. I got these years ago, but these are always in my travel luggage, and when I can't get over, honestly, how wonderful I love these two scents. They're both from Dolce&Gabbana, but this one, the Dolce, the one and only, or the only one, yes, I love two pieces. It's a very, if you like a little bit of a masculine, I don't know what it is, if it's woody, musky, or whatever the case may be, but if you like a little bit of a more masculine tinge to your perfumes, but it's still feminine, like you can tell it's a feminine, you know, perfume, yes, this is for you. And this one is more at nighttime, grown and sexy, all of that wonderfulness. Now this one is just called Dolce by Dolce and Gabbana. As you can see, is on his last legs. I at first loved this more than this one. This one was love over time. This one automatically, this is like an everyday scent and all that stuff, is really nice as well. And I wanted the bigger versions to both of these, and my feelings for them has never changed, but I wanted this one more than this one. Okay, so I got this. I have not opened it yet because I want to try it with you guys, because if I'm disappointed, I want to have it on camera, because I'll be utterly sad. And then I got these two. This one is Chloe Nomad. I've never heard of it ever. I said I'm still up in the air with my last Chloe stuff. I'll link the video when I did my perfume things video. But and then this one is Alien Goddess by Mugler. So if you guys forgotten, I have my handy dandy perfume strips. I'm gonna try them with you. And at the end of the video, we're gonna see if they last, what, you know, all that lovely stuff. The only thing is that I don't know what the notes is for any of these things, but I'm very curious, because it took me forever to find this combination, because Dolce & Gabbana is really trifling. They have so many different versions of the one, the only one, the one for men, the only, how many different versions are you gonna say? Intense, like, oh my god, just make up a new name, like, my god. Anyway, so I took out my 3 strips, and I'm gonna label them so I know what everyone is. Let me just give a little sniff of this, or remember what this smells like. I love this. It definitely has like berries in there. It's a bit spiced. This is why I say it's like a grown women, grown sexy type of situation, but at night. I only wear this at night or evening or going out and so forth. This is, you're lounging. You're not clubbing anymore. You're lounging. You're talking with friends and having a vibing and have a good time. You're not jumping up and, no. You are mature. Oh, by the way, this is final sale as well. Oh gosh, I'm the worst. Okay, it's a bit tinier than I anticipated it to be, but it's okay. I saw that they had a bigger size. This is 1.5, I think it is, or is it 1? No, this is 1 fluid ounces, 30 milliliters. So they had a 1.5, and this was like about $65, and the 1.5 was like 75. So yeah, if this is what I think it is, I'm gonna be utterly happy. But I like the packaging. Let's just talk about the packaging real quick. It's simple, cute, you know, up my alley. Make sure I don't spray myself in the face. What is this? Oh God, I hope I didn't get the wrong one. It's sort of the same. I don't know, it's because I've had this for such a long time. It's been years, so it's just seasoned and just got better with time. But I like, oh my gosh, it's like I see that they kind of resemble each other, but I don't know if I'm just being tricked by one of the variations of each other again. Like, I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Let me spray this on a piece of paper, because probably it just smells different on paper. Moment of truth. I think they're the same, guys. Oh. I think they're the same. Oh, I think they're the same. Okay. I'm happy. So I finally figured out which one this is. And of course it's staying, no matter what. If it was final sale, I would just have to sell it back. Yeah. The only thing is that this one is more intense. My travel size is more intense. Probably because it's older. Everything is just, you know, congregating amongst each other. This one is called Intense. Oh, that's why. Okay, let me see if this one says Intense. No. Okay, so this one says Eau de Parfum Intense. So okay, so I need to look for the intense version. Okay, so it's the same thing. I just need to find the intense version, and then I'll get the exact same thing. It's just a little bit weak. Okay, we're good. We're good. So next is the Chloe Nomad. I hope that's how you say it. The heat just came up, guys. That's what you're hearing. Yes, Nomad. Okay. It had really good reviews, so I'm hoping, you know, it's good. The regular Chloe one, if you remember, I'm still working out my kinks with that, if I like it or not. But I've been using it. I like this one a lot. Ooh, this one is infinitely better than the regular one. And I like the regular one, or not the regular one. It's a different scent by Chloe. It's just called Chloe Eau de Parfum. But this one is called the Nomad Eau de Parfum. This one actually has a name. I like this one. It has more depth. Like, I can tell it has floral notes, but it has more depth. It definitely does have citrus. I remember seeing those notes on there. It does have something else, and I don't know what else it is. Probably like some sort of fruit. I don't know if it's a berry, but it has floral notes, some citrus, and something else in there. So yeah, I like this one. This is definitely more summery, springtime, and I feel at least for the two Chloe scents that I've smelled thus far, they all give me like a summery vibe. Let's go with the Alien Mugler. And this one is an intense, if I remember. Yes, Eau de Parfum Intense. I don't know much about scents at all, so I guess I need to pay attention to if it's just regular or intense, because that intense sometimes can make or break. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like that Dolce & Gabbana one, but the intense one, you can tell the weakness in comparison to the others. I guess if perfumes kind of bother your nose, you may not want to go to intense, but I really feel like it depends on what the perfume is made of, if it's going to bother your nose or not. You know what I mean? Like, my nose can be very sensitive, but not every perfume bothers me. So all right, so this is the Alien Mugler. Looks really nice. I love the color of this. Ooh, this one will kind of, if you're wearing white, it will stain your clothes. Just bear that in mind, okay? The Dolce & Gabbana only one that is dark did not do that at all. But granted, it is darker, but still, it didn't do that at all. I don't know if I like this one. It kind of so far is reminding me of that Calvin Klein. Oh my gosh, I think it was Calvin Klein. That Calvin Klein, I'll put the picture up. I think it's a Calvin Klein scent, and it has a curved shaped bottle. No, I could do without this. This is not, no, that could be an everyday scent just until it goes away, but I don't need this. Yeah, I don't like Alien. It had really good reviews too. So yes, I finally found the real big perfume bottle to this, but I know I need the intense version to get the exact same thing. However, it's just weaker, you know. I'm happy I got the smaller one so I can get the intense one for the bigger bottle. And I'll circle back to the perfumes at the end to see if they still have the same effect or not. So now we're gonna get into the bags, but before we get into the bags, let's get into the bag charms. Now, as I said, don't really go into the bag charm trend that much, but there have been some bag charms that have caught my eye. And up till now, I literally only have 2 bag charms. However, I got 3 more, but unfortunately one is still on the way. Now, this is my first time purchasing from Etsy, so I'm hoping I'm not scammed, or I'm hoping they're literally just making it right now, because it's taking some time. I don't even see a ship notification, nothing. So let's see how long it takes. It says it's real leather. I love the stitching. It looked really organic, and I want to put it onto my Portland leather goods bag. So let's see how that comes out. But in the meantime, let me show you the others. The other Etsy bag charm that I got is this. Now, this is definitely designer inspired, particularly Louis Vuitton inspired. But as you can see, even the icons that are on here are not Louis Vuitton-esque. Like, they don't have the 4-leaf clovers and whatever else they have on there. It's kind of their own designs, but the color scheme is kind of the same. They have different animals. I went with like a bear Mickey Mouse type of looking thing, but they have rabbits, they have whatever you want. You have your heart's content, horses, whatever. I wanted to go with this one, and I think it would look nice on my Dress Up Your Purse Le Petit bucket bag. Hopefully I'm putting up a picture here. I'm thinking this charm would kind of coincide with it nice. I'm just too lazy to bring it down, and perhaps it may make me want to wear it more. One thing I do like about this bag charm is that you can take off what you want. This also part you can put on whole together if you wanted to onto your bags. If you have a more smaller part, I think I'm just going to use this small part and put on there just like so. I think that's super cute. But I just love how you can just like pick and choose what you want to use on here and so forth like that. So yeah, that's one. The second one I've kind of already been using, and this is the cherries. Now you may be thinking this is the Coach cherries. No, I got this off of Amazon, and this is the Portland leather bags that I want to put the leaves on as well. I already have been putting this just for display, but since the holidays are coming up, I put on this Coach teddy bear Santa Claus thing that I have. So I've been wearing them both side by side, and it's just like right on my arm, just like so, and it looks really cute, doesn't it? And that's all I feel like I really need. Now I would say when you compare the two, because obviously this is supposed to compare or mimic the Coach one, you can see that the brassy nature in comparison to this is more like greenish, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that means it's going to tarnish quicker, but I literally got it for $10, okay, $9.90 something. So it's just like I'm okay because I'm not paying $100 for this, you know. I feel like it goes pretty well, and I've been loving it. It does make some noise, but listen, I don't care. It looks really cute. I'm loving the addition to my bags. This is more a little bit all year round and not too much, while this is definitely very festive, right? So yeah, those are the bag charms. Then I got a little thing from Dress Up Your Purse. Now, as you guys know from my SOG video that I just did, I kind of already had this on my radar, and that's exactly what it is. Yes indeed, the Tiffany blue set trio, or Tiffany blue trio set. So I have this one, and of course it comes with the chain and the wristlet, and then I have this for the middle, and the last is the blue, right? And they both have, at least the medium and the bigger one have the rings on there, so you can use them to be crossbody. Of course, like usual, I did get my free bag charm, so I have this heart here. To be honest, I never use them. It's kind of almost a waste, but I would say I do like feeling them because I like the feel of Togo leather. However, do I foresee myself putting hearts on my bags? No. So yeah, but I'm not gonna not take a free bag charm or whatever, because I think you have the option not to take it, but I'm just like, no, like I've earned it. So yeah, so I got this from Dress Up Your Purse, and as I said, I feel like after this I'm done. I'm debating on whether I'm gonna get the medium and the small of the Tiffany blue as well. I'm not sure, but we shall see. But yes, this is the new Dress Up Your Purse what to call again, purchase. Now for the bag. This is the only bag I bought, and believe you me, I did not buy new. I went pre-loved. I don't know what it was, but I really wanted this bag, and I've worn it already too. This is a vintage piece. I think it's from the 80s. This is completely mink fur with leather pieces, and it does have feet at the bottom. The only thing is that it's soft. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like I want to get a bag base shaper because this is not shaping. Okay, like it's not flat. But these are all leather, and for it to be made in the 80s, like it was bought in the 80s, and it is vintage, it's held up pretty nice. Now I would say when I put things in it to work, it holds a good amount. I did notice there's some parts of it kind of splitting, like here. I don't know if you can see that. No. Okay, it's hard to show. It's hard to show, but it only shows when you have like a good amount of stuff in it, but it's not a lot and not consistent. So it's pretty much in decent shape. I feel like I can pretty much sew it together or like, you know, patch it up, but for the most part everything is intact. So the leather is intact. There's no issues with the leather here. I love the fact how this, even though it's scrunched up here, this is not movable. It's stitched fixed, okay? But it does give that little scrunching effect in here. And there's leather, not leather, fur all around the bag. The whole body of the bag is fur, and it's just literally leather on the handles and at the bottom. So in the interior now, it has a really strong magnetic clasp, which I'm happy for. It has a zip pocket here, and this is the brand, guys. I don't know if you've seen what that is. It's made in Italy as well. This brand is new to me, but I did look them up to see, you know what they are, what they're about, and it seems like they only made mink bags with leather. This is called Paola by PDL. And that little plaque that is on here, this is leather as well. And the interior is not anything to be desired. It's literally like some strong polyester, nylon kind of synthetic fibers. On this side, you have a little pocket here, which I guess was like for your old cell phone back in the days, which we no longer use. But other than that, it is an open pocket bag. So it's just, you just dump and fill. I wore it to work. I got compliments. I got, whoa, what the hell is that? I got, oh my gosh, I thought that was an animal in here. And I got, oh my gosh, that is mink. I said, how did you know? He's like, you can tell. So I got a mixed reviews, but it's not really about what other people think. But for me, I like the bag. I got it for $85. It was, I've been watching it for a while. It was above $100, and then it just kept going. The price kept slashing down, and I tried to get it for like $71 and they didn't answer. Then I went for $75, they didn't answer. Then I went for $77 and they didn't answer. I'm like, listen, is the price negotiable or not? Because there's nowhere written on your account here that I cannot negotiate the price. And why I did that is because I don't know anything about this brand, so I don't know how they hold up. There's not much videos on YouTube for me to see, about the brand at all. So this is really a trial and error type of situation right now, right? So yeah, but I'm happy with my bag, my birthday bag. I'm happy that I already wore it, and you know me, I love furs and textures and all that stuff. I was trying to wait for this for Natural November, but listen, no, it's just gonna have a time on its own. I'm remembering that I forgot 2 more clothing pieces to show you. So one is this laced crop top that I have here. It's not a full crop top, it's kind of like a long crop top, and the name of the brand is called Olive Tree. I got this in a size large, and the boutique that I bought this from is Emma's Boutique. Both of these I got it from there. It was final sale. It fits. It's something that I could just dress up in for a nice dinner or whatnot. Like, I have no complaints with this. It's a little bit snug, but I have been good with, working out and so forth, so I know it's going to fit a little bit better with time. But yeah. Now, next one is this lovely chunky sweater. I saw it off of Nordstrom. I think it was Nordstrom or Nordstrom Rack, I can't remember. And I took forever to buy it, and then it was sold out, and I was like, no, I really like it, I want it. So then I found it on Emma's Boutique, and I got it in the ivory and black. Now, I got it in a size large because even though it was oversized, I want it really, really oversized. I think I probably went a little bit too oversized because my sleeves, I'm forgetting that I'm petite, but it's fine. I will deal with it. It's not a deal breaker for me because, it's something that I deal with all the time. Plus, because it's a bell sleeve, it does fit here and it just kind of lumps over, but it gives a lot of space. I'm really into that chunky knit. And I think it looks really nice on me. They had it in many different colors, even on Nordstrom as well, but I didn't want those other colors. I really wanted this ivory. So yes, I got this one. And long story short, that is what I bought. Let's go back to the fragrances to see if they smell the same. Now, let me see. I have the Only One Travel. Okay. And then this is the regular, the big bottle of the Only One. I like it. Yeah, so yeah, I can definitely tell they're still there. That's very good. Well, I knew the travel one was going to still be there. As I said, the intense one has a very stronger smell, and I think they added a little something in there, but they're pretty much the same. They both don't bother my nose, so if you are good with the intense, you definitely will be good with the other one, and I feel vice versa. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna hunt for the intense version of the only one because I need that in my life. Okay, the Alien Mugler. Okay. All right, I still don't really like the smell, but it does radiate. I would say that it does feel like a derivative of a older scent that I know, and I believe it is a Calvin Klein scent, and I used to love that scent, and I'm just done with that anymore. I'm done with that scent. I don't want it in my life anymore. I don't think it's anything new, and I don't really like the fact that it will stain your clothes, especially if you're wearing lighter colors. It seems like it kind of dissipated, but I mean, at least initially you're gonna have some color. So not my absolute best. I like the Alien Nomad. I like the Nomad. I hope I'm saying that correct. It's not Alien, Chloe. I really like this. I feel like this is what I want Jo Malone colognes or perfumes to smell to me. I know people rave about Jo Malone, and it's like this perfect. I've never smelled a Jo Malone scent that I love, ever. And I've given them multiple chances, and I've only done it in store where I'm just, you know, as I'm doing here, spraying it on, you know, these strips of paper, trying to see how everything goes. And I've never smelled one that I'm like, yes, this is wonderful, let me bring it home. They all smelled deplorable to me, to be honest. But from what they are made of, like pears and whatever the case may be, like this is what I envisioned Jo Malone stuff to smell like. So, and these had really good reviews. I like this. I could wear this now, definitely, for sure. But ideally spring, summer, that kind of vibe. I could definitely wear this now. It's seasoned into a more everyday scent, or a more year-round scent, not just spring and summer. But initially when you spray it, it does give like a breath of fresh air type of situation. So all in all, the scents last. Okay, and my favorite out of them all, well, you know, is going to be tied with the Dolce, but I am very happy that at least I'm happy with the Chloe Nomad. That is all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I pretty much spent on myself for my birthday. I was more doing stuff for myself. I went on a spa day. My friends took me out. My boyfriend took me out. My grandmother's birthday was also then, so we had a little actual family function at an event space and so forth. And so it's just like we had a lot of stuff going on. So I did celebrate my birthday, but I didn't shop that much, which I was really happy for. And even right now, it's about to be Black Friday. I didn't really shop that much either. I kind of got all that I want to. No bag so far, which is utterly weird. But what I wanted, which was the midi Mayfair in a ombre orange, it's about $650, $640. I'm not paying that money. No. So I'll wait. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, and as always, have a good one. Bye.